Hello, my beautiful Virgos! Welcome to your mid-January 2020 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Virgo, I hope you guys had a wonderful start to your 2020. I hope January has served you well. I know it has for me. It's been very powerful, very impactful, especially the full moon in Cancer and that eclipse. It was just very relieving for me to let go of all the negative patterns of the past, and I hope you have done so as well. I do want to say, Virgo, that I redid your reading because I did your reading last night and then my camera stops recording at 29 minutes, whatever. So I thought I turned it on and back on, but then I did the whole half without it being recorded. So I am a little bummed, but I do find that everything happens for a reason, and maybe that message was just not meant to go out to the collective. So I'm happy at the same time to do this reading for you guys, and very, very honored. Thank you for all your love and support. I do want to quickly mention, Virgo, that I do have my crystal sets that I am selling online, as well as my handmade zodiac candles made by me, where I intuitively chose the colors and the scents that I believe each zodiac sign will really resonate with. If you're interested in purchasing a crystal set, a sage stick, or a candle for yourself or someone that you love, go ahead and check out the description box where you'll find the link to my online shop. Alright, Virgo, let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and or stellium of Virgo. This is not going to resonate with every Virgo that listens to this message. Messages are set for those who need to hear them, and that's how I prioritize the messages that I provide during these readings. If this doesn't resonate with you, Virgo, I would suggest checking your different signs and other placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Virgo and cross watcher, that I'm picking up on both energies during this reading. So because energy is fluid, if I'm describing a situation where you feel like the roles are flipped and reversed, please feel free to go ahead and do so at your own discretion should you feel like that resonates with your situation the most. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So if at all during this reading I say the word feminine or masculine, please know that I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Alright, Virgo, let's get started. Okay, really weirdly, as I was getting in your energy, I just saw like a closet, and like someone I feel like is thinking about reorganizing their closet or cleaning their closet or just changing out the clothes that will, keep them more warm during January, February, March than what may have kept you warm in fall or even summer. Like switching things around, cleaning out what needs to be get rid of so new can come in. And I don't know if that is a complete metaphor for you guys about really reorganizing what you want in love, who you want in love, and what is worth keeping in your space, and what is better to get rid of or to reorganize or reprioritize. So, I mean, whether you really are thinking about reorganizing your closet, you're doing that now as you're watching this, or if that's just a complete metaphor, I do feel like that's a message for someone out there. Again, it won't be for everyone. Let's go ahead and get started. Virgo, this is going to be a reading and a spread in regards to whoever you're connected to romantically or energetically, and specifically how they feel about you, what they think about you at this time, what they like about you, what they don't like, what they like about the connection and what they don't like about the connection, and their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to the future of this connection with you. And again, if the roles are reverse cross watchers, please feel free to go ahead and reverse those at your own discretion. Woo! Okay, just wanted to flop over too, so let's go ahead and put this out. A lot of fire energy, specifically Sagittarius. That can mean something to you guys. It may not. A lot of fire. You could have a lot of fire in your chart. You could be a Leo, Virgo, cusper. Whoo! Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Someone feels a significant soulmate connection with you. This is stronger than just fleeting. This is stronger than just physical. The Lovers card to me is when two people come together of mind and body, soul and heart. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could have Gemini somewhere in your chart. For me as a reader, the Lovers can also indicate the sign of Taurus. Someone really has a lot of love for you, Virgo. Someone definitely likes someone's ass in this connection here. Someone has like a bubbly butt. I don't know if that resonates with anyone, but that's what I heard, like very bubbly. And there's definitely some ass smacking too for some of you. Again, not everyone. But there's a lot of genuine love and a deep, deep soul contract that is between you and someone else at this time. I almost feel like there's some sort of an awakening too of how real this connection is, whether it's on your side, Virgo, or whether it's on someone else's side. And as that awakening becomes more certain of how strong this connection is, maybe that metaphor of the closet cleaning I was seeing is really getting the priority of making Virgo the main subject in their life and keeping that and tossing away anything else that may distract them from this. Making a solid decision using their mind and their heart that you are the one for them and that they don't want to let go of. I want to go ahead and clarify the Lovers. There's a lot of passion, Virgo. And it may have started out as very strong physical attraction, because clearly there's a strong sexual pull between the two of you. But then, I'm not seeing very many pentacles here. I'm seeing a lot of cups, swords, and specifically wands. And it's all of this idea of running these gears. So now the next step is, once all this is settled, once it becomes a decision of the mind, the heart, and the soul, it can really start manifesting in the physical and the tangible for something that can be long-term. I feel like this is fairly new. It could be someone you've known for a bit, but I do feel like this realization of Virgo really is the one for me has been really smacking them in the face during this time, especially in January. It's really, really coming clear that you are the person for them. But let's go ahead and clarify the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here for Virgo? I guess someone could also be doing laundry right now, hanging up clothes, putting clothes away. I don't know why that's so strong in my mind right now. Why is the Lovers here for Virgos? Oh, sorry, that sounds so corny, but Virgo, this is exactly what I'm saying. The realization that this is a start and a beginning and the real deal, that this person loves you. This is a love that touches someone so deep they feel it in their heart, and it goes all the way down to their sacral chakra. It's almost as if Virgo, and I felt this energy with you before in previous readings, but really it's almost as if you have been the answer to what they've been praying for, and to what they want in love. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But I'm also feeling the sense that God or the universe, whatever you want to call it or label it as, has really brought you two together. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World. This person could be at a far distance from you at this time, Virgo, or it could be the fact that this person comes from a different culture than yourself, a different part of the world, or just something about them is completely, maybe they're not your usual type of person, or maybe they thought of you as that at one period of time. But because they've come to this realization that you're the complete one for them and they're ready to give their heart out to you, they've made that decision. And if you guys don't know that now, it is coming very soon. I would expect, if it hasn't come for you guys, sometime within the next couple of weeks, honestly. And again, this message isn't for everyone, but now they can start a whole new chapter of their lives knowing that you're the one that's for them. What are the next steps? How can we elevate this? I even feel like some of you guys may even get proposed to soon, if you haven't been proposed to already, and congratulations if that's the case. Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is truly a God-given connection. It's beautiful. How they feel about you is the Eight of Wands. Sagittarius energy could also be Leo or Aries energy. Doesn't have to be. They're shooting for the stars with you, Virgo. They have a lot of plans and they want to put these plans into action. If they do live at a distance, I feel a trip coming very soon. Whether they're going to ask you to go visit them or they're going to go visit you. And I feel like a serious conversation is going to be taking place. I don't know why I'm hearing January 18th. That could mean something for someone out there. Things are moving fast. I feel like, too, it's like their feelings for you. It almost feels overwhelming sometimes, Virgo. But instead of it, like, kind of burdening them like we could see with the Ten of Wands, it's inspiring them. It's inspiring them to go for it. Sorry about the noise outside. I don't know if someone really likes cars or has a collection of cars or likes to work on cars as a hobby, as you heard that outside. But even the funniness of it all, the car going from slow to fast, like they're going 0 to 100 over you, Virgo. There's something that either you said or did that I feel like lit that spark even further, as a further confirmation that you are the one. That will mean something to everyone that this reading resonates to. I almost feel like some of you guys live in completely different countries, even different continents, but not everyone, obviously. But they're ready to take things to the next level. They're going for it, Virgo. They feel like you are the end destination. After you, there will be no one at this point in their time, in their life. What they think of you is the Knight of Wands. So there's a couple things I'm getting for this. For some, I feel like this is, when they think about you, this is the Knight of Wands energy that's coming up. The excitement of it all, the passion of it all, the confidence. I don't know, it's almost as if before they were unsure about how you felt or what you would think, should they make it really present to go for you. And whether that's like a committed relationship or whether that's like spending more time with you, it's seriously a committed for a lot of you. They get excited just thinking about it. And the more they think about it, the more they just want to pursue it, achieve it. It's a very energetic, charismatic, passionate energy I'm receiving from this person. Someone's definitely always on the go. Someone definitely wants to travel, wants to explore, wants to discover, wants to learn. with an enthusiasm. And whether that's you, Virgo, or them, it's very much a thing where they just want to do this with you. They don't want to do it alone. Others of you, I feel like, Virgo, in a way, for some of you, it's almost as if they think you may not even realize how much feelings this person has for you. Maybe you guys are right now currently focusing a lot on a project you're very excited about, or in some way taking more steps, to advance your career in a certain way, to passionately go for things that they may feel like you don't even have any idea how much love they really have for you, because you're so right now focused on achieving more, going out for more, doing more. And if that's the case, I feel like that was part of the apprehension is, does Virgo even want this right now? Does Virgo even want me right now? Is love even a priority for Virgo at this case? So again, it's different for everyone. I'm also seeing like Pegasus or a Pegasus. I don't know if that is going to resonate with anyone specifically, but right now it's kind of like giving me the feeling of how fast they want this to move and how rare of an opportunity they've come across in being with you, Virgo, connecting with you. It's amazing. What they like the most about you, interestingly enough, is the Nine of Swords. This is more air energy, specifically Gemini. It could also be Aquarius or Libra, but it doesn't have to be any of those signs. First of all, I think and I feel that they find you very intelligent, a very intelligent person, someone who has great conversation, who knows a lot about what they're talking about. This isn't someone who just says something that, is pulled out of their ass to impress. This is someone who's really studied something or really has a good understanding of it to really express it. But I get the feeling, Virgo, that they just can't get you off their mind. They think about you a lot. And I almost feel like a part of them, it even freaks them out about how much they can't get you off their mind. They think about the times you guys spent together, the words specifically you said to each other. That really turned them on, by the way. I don't know what you said, Virgo, but there was something I feel like you whispered, or maybe they whispered in your ear, that has just always rung in their head from after that. And it even gave you goosebumps in some way for some of you out there. Some of them may think you're an overthinker, Virgo, but it's not in a way that's like, oh, Virgo worries too much, because this isn't what the position of what they like about you. They find you very meticulous and very analytical, and it may be something that they have not, it's not one of their strongest suits, I would say. And you always have a solution, you always have a task to do, you always think everything out, so there is no errors in the way you pursue, whether it is romantic relationships, projects, people. I'm also getting a sense too for someone out there, it's almost as if this person, when they are worried, when they are stressed out, you're a great person to talk to, because you give them advice that truly calms them, truly eases their mind. And you're someone that, when you speak, you have a lot of power behind your words. Maybe you guys are in some ways, like during your whatever job you have, a lot of communications involved. Whether you are a YouTuber yourself, or you're a motivational speaker, maybe you're a salesperson, someone that just has a way with words that inspires people and puts people at ease. Some of you could be a therapist or a psychologist, or you're getting a degree in the realm. But mainly what I'm getting for a lot of this is that you're really there for them through a lot of hard times that they've been through. I think they've told you things that they haven't told a lot of people. And you always ease their mind. And another part of it is that they just can't stop thinking about you. I almost get this sense too that there's been a moment between the two of you where you were working on something or they were working on something and you're like, no, like they're getting turned on in some way and you're trying to like focus on the task you're doing, but it's like the passion and the chemistry is so strong, you always just give into it a bit and start hooking up. And then after you're done hooking up, it's like then you're back to the task at hand. I don't know. That's for someone out there. What they don't like about you is the Knight of Cups. Water energy, specifically Pisces, but could also be Cancer or Scorpio. Virgo, I have to be honest, I feel like they share so much with you emotionally that they don't know how you feel, or you're just not very communicative in regards to your feelings. Almost as if they feel like they can't read you very easily about how you feel about them. They have no idea. And, you know, me being a water sign, I guess it's pretty easy for me to express my feelings, especially with my Mercury and Leo. I'm not very afraid to do so. But it's almost as if I think they just wish and want you to open up more in regards to how you feel. So then really the gears can be put into motion to get this going as fast as they want this to. But they're still trying to hear how you feel, what you think, what you want, what you desire. They're just waiting to hear from you about that. You give them a lot in regards to mental ease, physical ease, absolutely. Someone's very good with their hands. I don't know if that's like just in general in regards to sex, or if it's even like someone's really good at massaging. Someone could be like a healer with their hands as well. Like someone could be a Reiki master in some degree, or just someone that's very good with some of you could be doctors. Anyway, they want to know how you feel, and they want you to express it and come out with it more. It's almost as if they're just waiting for you to really describe your feelings so they can feel even more confident that this really is something that you feel too, not just something that's one-ended. And again, the roles could always be flipped. What they like about the connection the most is the King of Wands, fire energy, specifically Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They see where this is going, and they want to put action into it. The King of Wands does not waste any time on anything that they can't see put into motion. Meaning, they envision this dream, they envision what they want, they envision what can happen, and they make it happen. If it's something that's too far out, if it's something that's too unrealistic, they're going to get burned out and move on to the next. But Virgo, they see magic happening with you. They have desire to get this really going. They really have a lot of plans behind what they want to do with you. They have a vision of you two being together for the long run. But I'm also looking at this King of Wands body language. Legs crossed, arms crossed. The anticipation is building. I feel it in my heart. It's just like adrenaline, like when's go time? Let's get this going. But only if you're on board too. They want to respect your boundaries, your limits. You're someone who's very independent, I'm picking up on. And you know, they don't want to rush you into anything, and they don't want something that's not real or that's realistic. So they're still waiting it out, but the plans are there, the vision's there, the desire is there. And they see that this really can go somewhere, and they're ready to put all in their work, all their effort into this so it can manifest. What they don't like about the connection, Ace of Swords, more air energy, communication. And again, when I see, I just can't help but combine these two. Communication and clarity of how you feel is strongly what I'm getting here. They're just not very clear. And I don't, you know, it could just be the different forms of communication. Maybe you felt like you said something that was enough to understand that you're interested in them, but it's still, I don't know what it is. It's something that they just need one more validation, one more push or inspiration to really get it going and have it set that this is something that's felt both ways. I kind of want to clarify this Ace of Swords. Let's do it. Why is this Ace of Swords here? Ooh. Hanged Man, Piscean energy. Yeah, and I mean, look at this imagery too. This is the Hanged Man. So this is called the After Tarot. So the design of this deck is the artist wanted to make the moment right after the image we see in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And you see this woman giving water to this man, nourishing water, feelings, emotions, depth and understanding that's not understood through the physical, not understood by the mind, but through the heart. And the true knowing that that enlightenment will come once that nourishment is given. Now, I don't want to scare you guys because I was feeling that independence energy, and I don't want you to think this person is dependent, codependent. It's not that. They are just so amazed and stunned at how strongly they feel about this. Is that they don't want to put their whole heart out there if it's not going to be received. It's a very scary thing for anyone. And so they want to know that and gain that understanding and that clarity that what they see, how they feel, really is something that you feel as well. And so I feel like they're waiting for that moment for you to make it, I don't know, clear for them that, yeah, this is something we want or I want. Let's do this. I'm hearing white cat. That's really strange. I don't know if someone has a white cat. But I'm also feeling a very strong, a masculine energy I'm picking up on really wants a feminine to be very vulnerable and open. That I feel like the feminine is just not very ready to do yet. It may be very scary for the feminine because they've been through heartbreak before. But this, with the color white, this is a whole new beginning. A very, very new start. Again, with that closet cleaning. Anyway, their highest hopes, interestingly enough, is the Eight of Cups. Now, traditionally, it's moving towards something to more emotionally fulfill you, leaving something behind to go pursue something that is really their dreams, their wishes, their wants, their emotional desires. And if you look at this imagery, there are two cups up here, right? two lovers on a white couch. Someone could have a white couch, a white armchair in some way in their living room, family room, I don't know, but I do have this notion, Virgo, also seeing this person over there. There could be someone who, Virgo, aside from this person I'm picking up on, and this isn't for everyone, may also be trying to get your attention in some way, whether that is another love interest, an ex, or if it's someone at work or your boss, maybe someone in your family that just has kind of been vying for your attention in some way, wanting your help, wanting your assistance. And maybe that's in some way distracting you guys from really fully investing in this connection currently. Not for everyone. That is for someone, and if that is the case for you, Virgo, I think this person just really wants for you to go and follow what your heart truly wants and desires. And they're hoping it's them. That you leave behind the things that have been burdening you, distracting you from what your heart truly wants. Others of you, I just feel this sense that they're hoping that maybe by leaving behind whatever they were previously comfortable with in regards to even their own home, again, if you guys live at a long distance, or even keeping things very, I don't want to say platonic because it's clearly not platonic, but just not moving things to the level that they want it to be in. They're hoping by making or taking the risk to follow their heart and pursue you, that is something that you will give in return. Again, someone's good at their hands, alright? Just saying. Double hand action right there. They're really hoping the risk is worth it. The risk of really taking the effort and emotional strength, security, understanding to really present this to you, Virgo. So I did pick up an offer kind of in your previous reading for the beginning of January, so that energy for some of you guys could still be seeping into the end of January. Again, energy is fluid, so just like time, it depending on where you are energetically, it could work at different sectors for all the Virgos, the thousands of Virgos or people dealing with Virgos I'm talking to at this time. But they're really hoping that you will also find them the completion. You know, after 8, there's only 2 more to get the 10. And they're hoping that you're the other cup that can match their cup to have that 10. And they'll want to emotionally pursue that. I hope that makes sense. Deepest fears, High Priestess. This is Cancerian energy, Piscean energy. And again, with that white cat's popping up again for me. It's like that divine feminine energy that's still concealing themselves will not open up. And even if there is a masculine Virgo that's watching this, it's that sense of inability to open up and be vulnerable. That they will never really truly know how you feel. They will never truly understand the connection between the two of you, because they can try to listen to their intuition all they want and hope and pray and manifest what they want, but if it never is put into action, if it's never brought back to the 3D, and it's always just a dream, it's always just a fantasy, it's always just a soul connection, then it can only be connected in the 5D. It can never be in the 3D. And that's their biggest fear of this all. Is that it's only like a strong spiritual, psychic connection that can never manifest in the physical. very powerful. I'm getting a fact that someone could be wearing white right now. I've picked that up for you guys a couple times, but like specifically I'm seeing like a button-up white collar shirt. Or it could be a work shirt you guys are wearing right now. Or the person you're involved with wears collared shirts quite frequently. But like a business casual type of shirt. It's for someone out there. Alright Virgo, for the likely outcome, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo. So if you're interested in joining me for the likely outcome and any advice for you guys moving into Aquarius season in February, go ahead and check out the description box and you'll find the Vimeo link right in there. But before we go, I will pull a Romance Angels card, and I'm going to ask Spirit to provide more information about how this person feels about you or about this connection in general. How does this person feel about Virgo at this time? What is their hopes for this connection with Virgo at this time? Spirit, angels, and my guides. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is in work in your life with true love. I almost feel like, you know, I was picking up on that excitement, that borderline anxiousness to really just get out there and get going. And by the way, I'm seeing the white wings here. Again, seeing Pegasus in my mind's eye. I feel like they're really keeping their hopes up. They're really understanding that maybe there's just some things in Virgo's life they need to take care of or figure out before this can really start going. But they know it's worth waiting for because they do have true love with you, Virgo. True, need I remind you? True love is at play here. And I almost feel like as much as they want to get this going, as much as they want to manifest this, as much as they want to put the effort and the time right now, they love you so much. I have a feeling that they will wait for you. They will wait until you're ready. If there are things that you need to take care of financially, with your family, with your career, I feel like all you need to do is just communicate that, and that will help put their mind at ease. Because the love they have for you is real. Beautiful reading, Virgo. Again, if you would like to join me for the likely outcome of this situation and any advice, go ahead and check out the Vimeo reading in the description box. You'll find the link there. Also, Virgo, I am selling my crystal sets and candles. So if you'd like to buy a candle or a crystal set for yourself or someone that you love, go ahead and check out the description box for the link to my online shop. Virgo, this is a beautiful reading, and I'm truly excited for those of you that resonate with this reading. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.